Hello, hello, my little devil darlings. It's been a while, hasn't it? This is Penny the Angelic Sweetheart here, and welcome back to my channel. And I know the new Bendy game is out, and I'm making plans to get that. But for now, we're going to be playing a game called Cemetery Mary. I heard that this game has quite a bit of positive reviews, so I thought I'd at least give it a try. So without further ado, let's go ahead and start. Warning, this contains stalking, kidnapping, blood, murder, blah 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 blah. Click to continue. I have never been to a funeral that I didn't enjoy. That is until very recently. And I wasn't quite sure how to feel. It was a beautiful service. And they certainly deserved, if it only had come later in their lifetime, and maybe it could have been prevented. If there wasn't a murderer in my city. That's what everyone's been saying anyways. The Blackwood Butcher. That's what they called them, at least. It was hard not to overhear the rumors people said about them. I heard they strike at night. I heard they only target one person at a time and don't stop until they're dead. I heard it's a ghost blindly seeking revenge. I didn't believe in any of that. At least not at first. But my parents did. And because of that, they didn't like me going off to the cemetery alone. Staying until it closed. Walking home by myself in the dark. Even though it was only across the street, these rumors had made them afraid for my safety. Do you really believe they're real? I asked my father. I do, he answered. Are you really worried for me? My mother did not say anything. But that is to be expected. They thought I was a perfect target. But I still didn't believe in it. Still, they were worried about me. So they sent me off to live with my aunt, uncle, and cousin. They didn't live far. At least not anymore. They moved from their fancy home in gorgeous Helen City to a small little cabin in the woods. I never understood why, but I never really asked about it either. But my parents felt I would be safer with them. I didn't want to leave. But every day I stayed only seemed to stress them out more. So I went to make them feel better. For the first few weeks, everything was fine. I barely left the house, barely went to town anymore. And when I did, I was always with someone, taking all precautions to avoid becoming a victim of the butcher. But I still thought it was only a rumor, even if the number of deaths in our community increased. I never thought that I, or someone I knew, would be a victim. Then that thing happened. To those two. And for the first time, I was worried. Shortly after that, my own parents disappeared. Uh-oh. They weren't in the diner, nor could I contact them. Even the authorities couldn't figure it out. No one had seen them. It was as if they suddenly vanished. as if they were killed off. I don't like to think about that possibility. Actually, well, there was also that other thing that's happened. Maybe I should have told the authorities about it. Really. Or anyone for that matter. But I was too afraid of what might happen if I did. Huh? Oh, sound effects. Ah, I knew I would fall asleep if I sat down. Is it raining outside? It wasn't supposed to rain today. The lights on outside. The Crowven, is Crowven out there? I better go check. I can see that it's raining, Mary. Quit it, Mary. How many times do I have to tell you? They went to hell. Okay. I like the art in this game. All the food is cold. I just wanted to take a seat in the living room, but it's fine. I'm not complaining. Oh, other than that, we didn't say much and dinner was quiet. I cleaned up most of it, but Crowvan helped a little bit. After that, he went to go sit in the living room. Once I finished cleaning the kitchen up, I joined him, like usual. Normally after dinner, when Crowvan and I sit here together, we do something fun. We play a game on our phones together, or we get out a board game, or we play cards. Talk about our days if something exciting happened. But that's when Aunt and Uncle were still. Crowvan's been in a pretty bad mood since. It's not as if I can blame him. I want to talk to him, but I don't really know if he's in the mood to talk. If he's much in the mood to talk, excuse me. Let's attempt a conversation. Crow, do you want to talk about it? There's nothing to talk about. I still got my old therapist's number, you know. Crowvan? Ain't there a reason she was your old one? I know. But she was good at this kind of stuff. And I've been thinking that maybe... Shut up, Mary. Just shut up already. Can't I be bitter over it? Why are you trying so hard to rush me into therapy, huh? Thought you knew about this shit better than anyone, but here you are. I'm not gonna stop being upset just because you miss me being all happy, smiley and shit. Can't you just stop trying to fucking talk to me about it? Jeez, why do you have to be so rude? I'll get over it when I get over it. Maybe get your own life and you'll stop worrying so much over mine. Sorry. think I ended up making Crovin more agitated trying to talk to him. Oh well. After a few minutes of awkward sitting, I went upstairs and headed to my bedroom. I didn't want to make Crovin angrier than I had already. I brushed my teeth and got changed into my pajamas. I stretched out on what you could consider my bed. The room I have in the cabin is nice. It's not like my room back in my actual home. But I've stayed here so long I've been able to decorate it a bit more to my liking. It's a pleasant room to stay in, even if it's not quite home. Of course, I didn't normally sleep right away. I usually read a book or watch a movie on my laptop or lie awake thinking of every embarrassing thing that's happened in my life. But as of recent, I've picked up a different nighttime ritual. One that's nowhere near as pleasant. The text message I had received following my parents' disappearance. It was from a number I didn't recognize. Your parents are safe, it had said. I know I should have done something smart. I should have told somebody. But instead, I texted the number back. Yep, that's not very smart, hun. And they responded to me. I've noticed that other than... excuse me. I noticed that other than the first message, they usually don't reach out to me. It's me who keeps texting them, hoping to find out what's happening behind all this. Are you still awake? I am awake whenever you want to talk. Yeah, that's suspicious. That I cannot do. My identity must remain hidden. Forever? No, not forever. Then why can't you just tell me who this is? Because it's not safe. Why wouldn't it be safe? You'll have to trust me on that. Bitch, I ain't gonna trust you. I don't trust you at all. How did you even get my number? Your parents gave it to me. Why would they do that? Yeah, exactly. Because they care about you. You must be lying to me. My parents wouldn't do something like that. I'm sorry you don't know your parents as well as you think you do. What does that mean? Seriously, you freak me out. I just want my parents back. Please don't drag this out. I just want them back home. You should get some rest. It's late, isn't it? I'll talk to you tomorrow. I don't like to text for too long. Until then, goodbye. Goodbye. Yeah, you should have made a much smarter decision. And as suggested, they suggested that I get some rest. There we go. But how do they expect me to do that? I've never felt more restless in my life. Even asleep. I knew I wouldn't rest. When I woke up the next morning, Crovin had already left for the day. But that wasn't a surprise. He'd been staying out late and leaving super early ever since the incident. I think being home bothers him. I'm not surprised. Whenever I pass the diner, I too feel like not being there. It's not the same without Mom and Dad, after all. Despite this cabin being out in the middle of the woods, it really isn't all that hard to get back to Blackwood. Outside of our cabin is a faint dirt trail. It gets a bit twisty at some parts, but isn't too confusing. It takes about 15 minutes to walk down, but maybe 10 if you're fast. I really like this art in the game. It's really nice. At the end of the trail, there's a fence. One with a slight gap in it. And past that fence, there's a little community. It isn't big. A few trailers with a few people living on the way out, all the way out here. Far from anything that's, well, anything. There's a road here and a bus that comes through. It runs through Blackwood. So whenever we need to leave, we take this bus. And then, after the end of a short trip, you're in Blackwood. It's the city I grew up in, and I always really loved it. There's the library and the local stores, but my most favorite place to be is the Blackwood Cemetery. It's got lots of trees to read under and the prettiest headstones I've ever seen. There's a mausoleum too, though I've never been inside. Private mausoleum, you know. I don't know who it belongs to. Anyways, I always try to leave flowers when I visit, at least every so often. And I visit a lot. I like to think it helps them, you know, not feel lonely. And then after having spent my day in Blackwood, I come back to the same way I left. But I always make sure no one sees the way I came back home. Just in case, you know? Despite the recent events, I too leave the cabin more than ever now. Croven is rarely home, and I don't like being here alone. I know I'm just being paranoid, but you have every right to be paranoid. I don't like the thought that maybe the butcher could find me out here all alone. Even that's the whole reason I'm here in the first place. So I go out a lot now. I feel more comfortable being surrounded by lots of people. Despite how things may seem, I always preferred to be around people anyways. That's one reason why I like to go to the cemetery more often. There's always people there. Dead people? Even if you can't see them. Oh, okay.
I see dead people.
After I got out of bed, I made myself a small breakfast and got changed into my favorite outfit. Croven's gone, and the bus I take out into town should be arriving any minute now. Where should I go today? I'm not sure what to choose. Let's go to the library. I decided to go to the library. There's nothing quite like a good book. My favorite kinds of books are mysteries. Not necessarily murder mysteries, but mysteries in general. In fact, I kind of prefer it when the mysteries don't involve anyone dying. There's a lot less tension there, you know? But maybe I'm just too soft. I also quite enjoy manga. Ooh, nice. Especially the shoujo kind. I feel almost embarrassed to like them, but I find they're cute and nice. Find that they're cute and nice. And I like seeing characters fall in love. Yeah, a shoujo. Maybe that's what I'll try to find at the library today. Stepped into the library and began to make my way over to my favorite spot. Tucked away in the corner in the library, right by a single window. Sometimes I spend the entire day in that corner just reading. I've even managed to finish entire books without leaving the library. I looked forward to doing something like that again today, but when I got to my favorite spot, I noticed a man was sitting there. Was already sitting there. Because this library was pretty empty. This man, he's familiar. I've met him before. Excuse me. Oh my, did I take your seat? Oh, it's you. Mary. Marianta, yes? That's right. I remember you. From the funeral, right? Indeed. Do you remember my name? Reginald? That's right. It's a pleasure to see you here. I was hoping to run into you again one day. Oh? I hope that doesn't come off weird. You're just a pleasant person to be around. You really brought life to that funeral. Oh, really? Thank you, I think? So what brings you to the library today? Well, I didn't really have plans, so I thought I'd just check out a book or something. Likewise. What kind of book were you interested in checking out? What are you getting in my business for? Let's be honest. I'm actually here to look for a shoujo manga. A shoujo manga? What's that? Oh, it's like... Do you know what a manga is? I have an idea, but I can't say I've ever read one myself. Well, it's like one of those. But it actually centers around the romance between the two main characters. And sometimes there's like friends or rivals. But I really like the comedy ones. because you get cute jokes mixed into the romance. But sometimes the drama ones are really cute too, and they can get really intense. And, sorry, I'm rambling. I'm not good at explaining things. No worries, I think you did a good job. Well, at least you're being nice. The shoujo. Sounds interesting. Perhaps I'll check one out myself later. I'm trying to be more open to new things after all. Anyways, what are you here to read? Me? I'm reading Manslaughter on the Disoriented Locomotive? What the hell? Oh, I've been meaning to read that one too. Do you want it then? What? Oh, no, that's okay. Please take your time. Just, if you wouldn't mind. Would you tell me when you're done with it? You know, so I could read it afterward? I'm fine with that. Though I've already gotten pretty far in, and I don't think I'll be finished by today. You have a cell phone, yes? Would it be alright if I have your number? That way I can notify you as soon as I'm finished. And, well, I'd like to try and be friends too, if that's okay. Alright. Oh, really? I mean, yeah, of course. There's Noel and I exchanged phone numbers. I was shocked he even remembered me. But I consider meeting him again a pleasant surprise. And one I really appreciated. After our exchange, I picked out a shoujo book from one of the shelves and began to read in one of the other spots in the library. I ended up liking it so much that I looked for the other books and brought 2 or 3 home with me to read later. After I came home, had dinner, and cleaned the kitchen up, I began my usual nighttime routine. I got changed into pajamas, brushed my teeth, sat on my bed, and texted whoever they are. Hi, it's me again. Are you there? Yes? You're still not going to tell me anything, are you? No. Can I ask you something, even though you won't give me an honest answer anyways? Okay. Are you the Blackwood Butcher? Would I tell you if I was? Are you afraid for your safety? Of course, why wouldn't I be? I see. I wouldn't put it like that. I don't own them, after all. Even if they are in my keeping for now. You're way too vague. Why'd you even contact me to begin with? I thought you'd like to know about your parents. I'm only trying my best to keep you happy. You think I'm happy? Maybe not now, but you will be. I have to go now. Goodbye. After another frustrating and unsettling night of text messages, I got under the covers and tried my best to sleep. It wasn't easy. I had a lot of difficulty trying. I don't remember exactly when, but eventually I was able to sleep, even if not peacefully. Dad? Yes, sweetheart? Yes? Is something wrong? Mama told me that Uncle Ray died. Did she know? Are we going to go see him? No. You don't need to worry about that. I don't? But listen, Mary. Normally, when someone passes, you hold a funeral for them, right? Yeah. The thing about funerals, though, is that they're for people who are worth remembering. Is he not worth remembering? After I got out of bed, I made myself a small breakfast and got changed into my favorite outfit. Rovin's gone. Okay. Let's go to the cafe. Sorry about that. $100 is a popular coffee chain, excuse me. But we've never had one in this town. Well, until now, that is. I've always wanted to go to one, just to try it, you know? Although, I don't actually like coffee. And still, I could at least see what they had, right? When I go to the cafe, it was already packed. When I got to the cafe, excuse me. I thought since it had already been around for a few weeks, some of the hype surrounding it would have died down. But I guess not, seeing as how noisy and crowded it was. Still, at least it was something different from usual. As I said, I'm not particularly fond of coffee. And since I had a light breakfast anyways, I decided to treat myself with a muffin. A chocolate muffin. Nice. Because sweet foods are the best. However, I found myself in a bit of a pinch when I tried to look for some place to sit down. It seemed as if everyone's seats were already taken, and I really didn't want to walk and eat at the same time. Luckily, though, I was able to find an empty seat. A girl around my age with the most spectacular eyebrows was diligently working on her laptop with an empty seat across from her. I figured she must be writing an essay for college or something. Coffee shops are popular with people in college, or so I hear. Seeing as this was the only seat left, I asked her, "Excuse me, may I sit here?" She didn't brutally answer me. She glanced at me and rolled her eyes and nodded at the empty chair. I tried to look apologetic as I sat. "Thank you." Sorry, can you shut up for a second? I'm trying to concentrate. Wow, that rude bitch. Oh, sorry. Thanks. So you're interested in what I'm doing here? Well, yeah, I guess. You seem to be very focused after all. As focused as I can be. What's your name? Me? I'm Mary. Tyler, nice to meet you. Oh, Twyla. Anyways, I'm working on a report. A report like for school? No. Have you noticed something odd going on in town recently? something odd? I'm not surprised if you haven't heard about it. It's like police are trying to dull suspicions. Or just arrest potential subjects so everyone can feel safe. Oh, are you talking about the killing rumors? The Blackwood Butcher, right? Don't say it so loud. But, yes, how did you know? Oh, well, I've been hearing the rumors for a while now. And actually, my aunt and uncle died pretty recently. They were, killed. Really? Uh-huh. That's actually pretty... How did they die? Oh, I don't know. No one really told me, but... Look, the circumstances were strange. Like they didn't die naturally. There was definitely someone else involved. At least that's what I've been told. Uh-huh, interesting. You know, maybe you can help me with this report. And, some other stuff. Oh, I can? Yeah. If you're okay with that, of course. Oh, yeah, sure, I guess. I mean, having a killer around is bad, so if I can help, like raise awareness or something. I mean, like, yes. I'd like to help you. Thanks. This'll really put me ahead. I have to go, actually. I'm running late for something. Okay, you're suspicious. Here, give me your phone number. I'm not entirely sure I'll need your help, but I'd rather have a way to contact you just in case. Oh, yeah, of course. I think we're making a mistake here. Okay, Twyla and I exchanged phone numbers. After she picked up her laptop and was picked up by a car outside. Come to think of it, I didn't actually see her drink any coffee or order any food. I guess maybe she finished before I got there. I don't know why she would choose such a noisy place to work, though. After spending my day looking in some nearby stores, I went home pretty tired. I ate leftovers for dinner and yawned more than once as I got changed into my pajamas. I plopped myself on my bed and pulled my phone, ready to continue the nightly conversation. Okay. suspicious as hell, motherfucker. I felt sick that night as I tried to go to sleep. I tossed and turned so many times, and yet I was still too tired to get up and try doing something else. I don't remember when, but eventually I was able to fall asleep. I didn't sleep very well, though. I'm not going back out there. You saw how they were looking at me. I can't do it. I can't. I'm sorry. Maybe it's better if I don't anymore. After I got out of bed, I made myself blah 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 blah. We already went to the library and to the cafe. Let's go to the cemetery. Went to my favorite place, the cemetery. The cemetery is pretty much the same, on the same block as my family's restaurant. Right next to it, in fact. All you have to do is cross the street. It's on the same side of the road. I think my parents chose this location because it's good for business. That's what Mom told me anyways. People are usually hungry after a funeral. Crying really takes a lot out of you after all. I was always glad to live there, because I really love visiting the cemetery. I like to walk down the road and see who got flowers that day. That's what I do most days. Sometimes I'll pick my own flowers just to leave on graves and look like they've been forgotten about. I'm actually quite known for the cemetery. Some people even began to use a nickname for me. Though I don't know how many times, don't know how many of them even know what I look like. When I arrived at the cemetery gates, however, I was surprised to see Croven standing there with what looked like a new friend. Croven? Mary? Did you follow me? Huh? No, I didn't. You know I always come here. Yeah, but that's usually not until later. Why are you here so early? I mean, it's not as if I had anything better to do. Well, do you have to be here right now? I'm kinda on a date. Oh, this is a date? I mean, it can be if you want it to be. I'll think about it. Okay, don't try to turn this into another stupid fight, Mary. Okay, take it easy on her. She's my cousin, Vasil's. I can talk to her however I want. Maybe you should take a chill pill. Sorry, Mary, but can you please go? I really don't have the energy for this right now. Yeah, okay. Sorry. Didn't mean to intrude. Oh, I'll see you later. Later. Okay, whatever that means. I left Croven alone. I didn't want to interrupt his little date or whatever. I especially didn't want to make him more mad at me. However, I wasn't going to let him stop me from going in the cemetery. I continued on past the gates and stepped inside. It seemed emptier than usual. It didn't look like any funerals were being held today. Would it be mean of me to wish there was? Yeah, it probably would be. Kinda, yeah. Forget I said anything like that. It was a really awful thing to say. Well, I'm glad you realize it, sister. When that time rolled around, I headed back home. Slipped into my pajamas and headed to bed almost immediately. Of course, though, I couldn't sleep right away. I had someone I needed to talk to first. Good evening again. May I ask you something? You always do. How did you even know my name is Mary? I've always known. I've always known what your name is. Huh, so it's someone she knows. They didn't need to. I've always known who you are. How long is always? Always. That's weird. I'm uncomfortable. Any updates on my parents? They're fine. Will I ever see them again? Yes. Because I'm coming to get you too. Oh! Okay!
What?
I just need more time. Good night, Mary. I went to sleep feeling pretty shaken that night. I would be too. I tried not to think about it. I'm surprised that I was able to get any sleep at all. I'm surprised I didn't have any nightmares either. Uncle Cross? Yeah, Mary? Uncle Cross, can I ask you a question? Sure thing, kiddo. Shoot. How did you lose your eye? Mary. That's not... It's fine. I don't mind. I lost my eye in war. You were in war, Uncle Cross? I was. I won't get into specifics of it, but... It was important that I protect my family in any way I could. Do you miss it? My eyeball? Yeah. You know something? Not as much as I thought I would. I think I would miss you a bunch more. Miss you bunch a lot more. There, I can't read. I woke up late the next morning. I must have been pretty tired after the last few days. I dragged myself out of bed and followed in my normal morning routine. Got changed into my favorite outfit, had breakfast, etc. And of course, Croven was once again nowhere to be seen. However, when I checked my phone that morning, I realized he had sent me a message. To my surprise, there were other messages as well as from my new friends. Who should I read first? Yeah, you were. I hope you know I don't need it. Have you been to Planet Dollars? I'll be heading there for lunch, maybe like at 12. You should come and have lunch with me, my treat. And I can like formally apologize or whatever. And Twyla. Okay. Exit phone. Okay, I was messaged by each of them. However, I think I'll only have time to meet up with one of them today. Where should I go today, then? Let's go to the cafe and see if he really is sorry. It was a tough choice, but I had to choose one of them. I told the others I had plans and I'd meet with them some other time. Then when noon rolled, I headed to my destination. I spotted Crowthen pretty quickly. Dressing the way we do, it wasn't that hard. I'd recognize those red, black striped sleeves from a mile away. When Crowthen saw me, he gave me a hug. Aww! It made me realize how long it had been since he last hugged me. His arms felt relaxed, like he was wearing his classic smile. For a moment, it looked like he was back to his old normal self. We had lunch together like he promised, and it was his treat. So you definitely... I didn't do that, by the way. Of course I did. You know I had to do it to him. That's so you. I know, right? I thought about mentioning how happy I was starting to feel alright. But I was worried that by bringing it up he might get upset again. So I just kept the conversation going. There was no reason to bring it up anyways. So, would you consider it a successful date? Oh yeah, totally. They looked ready to kill me by the end of it, but in the fun way, you know? Kind of like how my mom looks at Dad whenever he makes a bad pun. Exactly. I'm so happy for you. Do you think you'll take them out again? Maybe. Wow. Going on a date sounds fun. Don't worry, Mars. Someone will take you out too one day. So anyways, do you like it here? The Planet Dollars, I mean. I always thought it was overhyped, but now that we have one, it actually ain't too shabby. Oh, actually, I've been here before. Oh, you have? When? Oh, I was here the other day because I wanted to check it out. Funnily enough, we sat at the same table, too. Oh, you did? Wait. Who's we? Did you suddenly make friends behind my back? Huh? Oh. When I was here, the place was pretty packed and the only empty seat was at this table. But some other girl was sitting here too, and I guess we were kind of friends now? I mean, I just met her and we're keeping in contact, so... Twyla? Yeah? Is there a problem with that? Mary, listen to me. I'm saying this because I care about you. Stay away from Twyla. Jeh. Huh? Why? You just can't talk to her, okay? I can't. Ugh. Of all people, you had to talk to her? She's the kind of girl who would stab the devil in the ass with his own pitchfork. Seriously, you shouldn't be talking to her. Do you know her? Did something happen between you two? You've never mentioned her before, and Mary, please. I know I'm coming off really bad right now. You probably think I'm being a giant dick, but just don't talk to her. You just can't. In the next episode. Okay, let's go to the main menu. Okay, so we're gonna leave it here for now. And I hope you guys enjoyed this so far. Like, I'm kind of enjoying it. I like the art and everything. It's really good. And I hope I'm making the right choices here. I really do. But I'll see you guys next time, okay? And I will get I will get Bendy Lone Wolf. It's gonna be on here soon, okay? I promise. So with that being said, bye! Stay creative!